Hi Taurus, welcome to the Oracle Divine. I'm Moon Mistress. I'm going to be doing your love and relationship readings for the month of January. I'm going to be separating them by couples and singles, so you can just click on the timestamps, okay? So I'm just going to pause the video and shuffle so that I don't waste any time for your guys' videos, okay? So I'll be right with you, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus couples, there's a few things going on here, so I'm just going to show you your cards, okay? And then I'm going to separate them. Sorry about the lighting. Okay, so for Taurus couples, we got the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the King of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Devil, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so for Taurus couples, some of you could be going through some kind of regret or some kind of sadness, okay? This maybe doesn't necessarily have to do with your partner, but it could be about some kind of situation that you guys are going through, okay? Or a situation that has already happened and you're feeling remorseful or regret over it, okay? There's some sadness here. I'll clarify some of the cards after, but for the sake of timing, let's get through this set of cards, okay? So in terms of this loss or regret, this sadness that you're going through, we have the Nine of Swords, okay? So this is staying up at night, having some anxiety, having some sleepless nights, and a lot of thoughts going through your mind. I feel like for a lot of you Tauruses, I was going to say specifically females, but I think it's you know, the good majority of you, you could be trying to maybe not involve your partner in your anxiety, okay, or involve your partner with your own personal problems. For some of you, your partner is a King of Cups, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So some of you could be having anxiety, and you could be feeling that your partner maybe doesn't understand what you're going through. Maybe you feel like your partner is engaged in, you know, their own personal life, so they're not really paying attention to what your concerns are or your worries are. For some of you, the anxiety and regret could be over your partner, but I think for most of you, it's a completely separate issue. Because following the King of Cups, we have the Two of Cups, okay? So this is a divine partnership. For me, it's a soulmate relationship. A soulmate relationship expressing your divine connection, okay? For some of you, your partner could be a Leo, okay? And for some of you, even if you're dating a water sign, they could have some traits as well. Some of their planets could be in a air sign, okay? Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Sorry about the lighting again, Taurus. So in terms of where you and your partner are headed, Taurus, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's another earth sign that you're dealing with your partner, okay? They could be Taurus, Virgo, or Cap. But for most of you, it looks like you and your partner are headed slowly and steadily towards some kind of higher stage of commitment, which it could be moving in together, having a child together, okay? Or you guys are just taking small and steady steps towards a stronger foundation together, all right? So that seems pretty good for you guys. We also have the Four of Wands coming in. Okay, so this is your happy home, your celebration, your marriage card. So for some of you, you are on your way to getting married. For some of you, it could be in the next 4 weeks or 4 months, okay, that you're planning on doing this. For those of you that are with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, marriage is definitely a possibility. So in terms of the Devil card, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Cups, I'm seeing this come up in two ways. So the very first thing that I think of with these cards is that you and your partner are dealing with some kind of toxic energy, okay? It could be some kind of toxicity with somewhere where you live. You guys aren't happy. It could have to do with a family dynamic, okay? And you guys are having to defend yourselves against some haters or opponents, okay? Now, for some of you, it could be that you and your partner are kind of battling back and forth about this devil energy. So for some of you, there could be someone around you who's toxic. Some of you could be actually dealing with some kind of physical addiction, okay? For others of you, it's just some kind of negative, cyclical situation that keeps coming back around. And you guys are having a difficult time with that. So you're choosing to walk away. Okay? For some of you, a Capricorn could be in your midst as well. But for most of you, you're walking away from this toxic cycle or toxic situation and moving forward with your partner. Okay? There might be a small majority of you that are thinking about breaking up with your partner and you might walk away, but for most of you, like 99% of you, I do not feel that way at all. I feel that it's, again, you and your partner are walking away from a toxic situation, possibly in your family, and moving toward a more spiritual journey and toward a new beginning, okay? One where you're both happy. So let's just see if I can clarify anything else for you guys before I move on to singles. Oops. So, what can you tell me from my coupled Tauruses from now until the end of January 2019? To the end of January. Okay, so we get the Lovers card. Some of you could be dealing with Gemini. For others of you, this is just an indication, again, that you're dealing with a divine partnership, okay? You and your partner could be signing a lease or agreement together, okay? Some of you, it's a binding marital contract that you are going to be signing. For others of you, this could be you and your partner starting in business together. I feel like for most of you, that's not what it is, though. It's definitely some kind of binding contract between you two. And for others of you, there is a possibility that you and your partner are seeking some higher counsel or counseling for your relationship, okay? Maybe even a family counselor to get you guys through some kind of situation. If anything, it could be coming from your partner's end, Taurus, but if anything, I do believe it's coming from your end, okay? And we have the World card. So those of you that are doing the counseling, okay, or for those of you that are signing some kind of contract with your partner, I think that's going to lead you in the right direction. It's going to help you let go of that toxic devil energy that's surrounding your guys' relationship, and it's going to push you guys forward. Is there anything else you can tell me for Taurus couples from now until the end of January 2019? January, from now until the end of January 2019. So we get the Judgment card. So for some of you, again, you could be, for some of you, you could be dealing with court with your partner, in which things are going to go in your favor. For others of you, you and your partner have found your higher spiritual calling as a whole, as a couple, okay? And you guys are choosing to move forward in that direction. For some of you, if you and your partner have been having any difficulties, it looks like you guys will reconcile those difficulties, okay? There could also be a spiritual awakening in your guys' relationship. Okay? So again, we get the Two of Cups and we get the Eight of Cups. So once again, you and your partner are here in a divine soulmate relationship. Some of you, again, a Leo could be involved, all right? And it looks like you and your partner, again, are walking away from some kind of emotional situation that you guys have been invested in, and you're moving forward, okay? So that was my couples. Let me move on to my Taurus singles. 10:45. Okay, so Taurus singles. These are the cards I have for you. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Tower, the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So, for my Taurus singles, recently there could have been some changes, okay? So some of you could have recently broken up with a partner, okay? I would say in the last 3 to 6 months you've broken up with a partner and things have been turning around and you're meeting new people now, okay? Some of you could be communicating back and forth with an air sign, I was about to say Aries, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. All right. Some of you could also be dealing with someone around you who is just immature. They aren't an air sign, but there is somebody around you who is maybe speaking to you rudely or communicating to you or about you, even indirectly, okay? And they're acting a little immature. For some of you, there is a female air sign who is stalking your social media. Okay. We have the Page of Cups, so some of you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay. This person may want to offer an apology to you. For others of you, this person wants to make some kind of gesture of love toward you or you toward them. Now we have the Six of Swords. So you could be traveling, Taurus, okay? Some of you could be traveling to and from work. Some of you could be traveling on an actual trip or retreat. For others of you, you're just moving away from old cycles in your life and moving forward, okay, into something that is more emotionally stable for you. We have the Three of Wands coming up, okay? So for some of you, the things that you have been waiting for in terms of a relationship, they're starting to come in for you. You can start seeing some success. You might have to wait a little bit longer, but it looks like there is somebody around you that you are genuinely interested in and who shares some of the characteristics that you've been hoping for. For some of you, it is dealing with third party, okay, and that could be why you have a stalker on social media or somebody acting immaturely with you. I think for those of you that are dealing with a water sign, specifically Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that you're seeing that this could lead into a commitment, okay, and that you guys could be very happy in a family dynamic. We now have the Queen of Wands coming in. For some of you, there is a fire sign female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the midst. You could be trying to emotionally move away from this person. For some of you, it could be toward them, for sure. Okay, there's actually a lot of court cards here. So for all of you, it's going to be a bit different. But we do have this Queen of Wands coming up. And she comes up with the Tower card, okay? So there could be some kind of shakeup or breakup with this Queen of Wands. She could be causing... I feel like this Queen of Wands, for the majority of you, again, some of you are going to be, you know, dealing with this Queen of Wands in a different way. For some of you, it could be a family member or a friend, okay? But I feel like this Queen of Wands is trying to cause a shakeup, okay, or some kind of destruction with your success, okay? Now we have the High Priestess, a Pisces card. So some of you are dealing with Pisces. The Page of Cups is your Pisces person that you are trying to have a commitment with, okay, or some kind of stability here. For others of you, you're hoping to get into a commitment in general, okay, and there's still some things that are unknown to you as of right now. Now, Taurus, singles, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is Cupid's arrows. This is you communicating back and forth with somebody. So I've already mentioned the signs that I see popping up for you guys, you know, the air, the fire, and the water. So you could be communicating again with either one of those signs that you're dealing with. But this could be messages about a relationship coming towards you quickly, and you could be moving... Some of you haven't been in communication with somebody and you need to communicate with them. There's so much that you want to get out to them. So you will be communicating with somebody that you really need to speak with, okay? And it could be about reuniting, okay? If it's not that, if it's not about reuniting with somebody, it could just be about you guys getting together, and once you do get together, you have a really good time with each other, okay? You're going to enjoy hanging out together. For some of you, you're communicating about a third-party situation, but you still feel happy being with this person or being in this third-party situation, okay? So some of you could just be in between relationships. So let me see if I can pull anything else for you, Taurus. What can you tell me for Taurus singles? Okay, some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Just give me one moment. I got to get my baby over here. Say hi. This is my little Pisces baby. His name is Ezekiel. He just woke up. He's so cute. Look at you. You're so cute over there. Okay, so Taurus. Again, some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and things are moving forward very quickly with this person, okay? It could be a very passionate relationship where you guys are having lots of sex, where you guys are just moving forward quick. The only warning with that Knight of Wands is it could be somebody who comes in quick and leaves quick as well. Okay, so my Tauruses, I wasn't going to pull any more cards, but this one fell out too. So we'll end it here on the Two of Pentacles, I suppose. We'll see in a minute, I guess. So we have the Two of Pentacles here. Now, I did see more than one person show up in your reading. So some of you guys still could have to make a decision about who you're going to choose or which direction is the best for you to go in, okay? I don't really like leaving it on the Two of Pentacles. Is there anything else for my single Tauruses from now until the end of January? Okay, so... You guys could be unsure about a Leo, or you guys could be unsure about a situation involving a Leo. Okay, for others of you, Spirit is lending you some amount of strength for you to be able to make your choice, okay? For some of you, the number 8 is significant. 8 days, 8 weeks, the month of August, or 8 months. could be significant for you and your relationships. So then this card came out, the Seven of Swords, and it came underneath the Leo card. So for some of you, there could be some kind of sneaking around with a Leo or about a Leo, on a Leo, okay? So there's that going on. That could lead to your guys' indecision here with the Two of Pentacles. What, you gonna get the cards? Okay, you see them. Okay, so then we have the King of Cups showing up. So perhaps ultimately, Taurus, you end up dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, or the situation is involving a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Leo and some kind of deceit. Okay? And what goes on with this situation? What about the Strength card, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Swords? What can you tell me? What can you tell me for Taurus singles with this situation, Spirit? So we have the Nine of Pentacles. Ultimately, you might choose to just focus on yourself right now, Taurus. Be independent. Some of you might even choose to walk away from the situation and be single. Okay, so you're really going to have to figure out which category you fall into. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to be single because there's a third-party situation. Oh, she gonna see my cards? He's so cute. He's so cute. You're so sweet. So I'm just trying to clarify, Taurus. So yeah, some of you, you have the Empress card and the Nine of Swords. Well, the Empress is you, Taurus. So again, it could just be indicating that you guys have some anxiety about this, okay? You guys could, again, be keeping it to yourselves. Some of you, you are worried about some kind of possible pregnancy, okay? Some of you are just worried about this Queen of Wands situation, okay? Dealing with this fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Okay, and you're not feeling too happy regarding that person. Nope, nope, nope. Mommy needs that. Mommy needs that. You crazy? Crazy little guy? Okay, Taurus, so I'm going to end it off there, and I hope you enjoy your reading. I'll see you next time.